I must say, I like sitting on the sofa.
It's nice, isn't it? It's
We could do this more.
we could.
Let's do this again sometime.
I'd like it. Can I have your number?
Come here often.
I live here.
How has this turned into chatting me up?
Always does.
Yeah, it does. I'm really bad at chatting you up. I can't do it. You just end up being really smooth and then I end up just gushing.
Wine are we talking? Wine are we talking? Wine are we talking? Why are we talking about this?
Give me the wine. Hello everyone,
Hello everyone.
and welcome to our third Wine Are We Talking?
Our third instalment of this series, which, if you're not familiar with this series, it's basically what?
You just pushed me and spilled my drink all over me.
I am sorry. If you're not familiar with this series, it is basically us drinking wine, having a good time, and talking about topics which we think of or you send to us and making a video out of it.
Talking about things which might be more serious topics, but making it a bit more lighthearted. Yeah. Which is why we've decided to talk about a very serious topic today.
We asked a few of our Instagram followers and people on Snapchat to send us a topic to discuss, and what became clear very quickly is that people wanted us to talk about the election. Now, I will admit that we did and ah about filming this because everyone has their own opinions and everyone should be able to express them, but we're, what, you got something on your tongue?
I keep getting hair in my mouth. It's just hair all over the glass. Carry on.
I've lost my train of thought now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Everyone has their thoughts on this.
Yeah, everybody has their thoughts on this, so we were scared to kind of make a video that's, about our thoughts, because there's so many differing opinions out there, but at the end of the day, we should be able to have an opinion and we should be able to make a video about it.
Yeah, why not? It's our channel.
Yeah, but we're not going to get too heavy on the topic of the election because, we
want to keep it light-hearted.
Yeah.
Kind of, I don't know, I can't speak when I've had wine. It's hard to
we're doing this series then.
It's hard to make a video, specifically wine, above everything else, just makes me forget what I'm talking about. Like, that's kind of the only effect it ever has on me. I just forget what I'm talking about. I'll get halfway through a really good sentence and then just stop talking.
Fair enough.
So I don't know how much help I'm going to be in this video, Des. I think you're going to be making all the good points. I'm just going to be going,
yes. But yeah, we don't want to go too heavy on the subject because I'm sure you're so tired of hearing about it. It's everywhere,
Every other video is about Trump.
Everyone's talking about Trump, Hillary, the US election, just everything. And, they should be able to talk about it. It's a very big topic and it's very current about what's happening right now.
But that's why we wanted to kind of have our say, because I think it's very healthy to get your opinion out there, to let your subscribers know what you're thinking about it, just so they kind of, keep up to date with what everyone's thinking.
So I guess we should start with how we feel about the result. We kind of woke up at what time?
I woke up at 7 and thought that the results would be out by then, but obviously because of the time difference I didn't really think about it, and just waited and watched the ABC News broadcast of it, and you were trying to sleep, but I was sat there with it really quiet, like, come on Hillary, come on. Not that, for us, Hillary wasn't the perfect candidate either.
No, by any means, no.
But she was definitely the lesser of the two evils.
In our opinion.
Yeah, we completely respect anyone that does support Trump. Congratulations on winning. And completely respect any Hillary supporters. Obviously, we don't live in America, so we didn't vote, obviously. So it's not really our chance to have our say, but we just kind of wanted to just jump on the presidential election train.
So we've kind of said it there. Yeah. We did not want Trump to win.
No.
We will be honest, we didn't. We've heard from a lot of people, we've read a lot of things, and we've seen a lot of videos about his supporters, and we'll be honest, we didn't want the election to go Trump's way, and that's our opinion. Do we think Donald Trump is the best role model?
Definitely not.
No.
No, 100% not. Shouldn't a president be a good role model? Isn't it going to affect the way a lot of people behave? Of course it is. We've got a lot of opinions about Trump, but we don't want to voice them to offend people. Does that make any sense? What we're saying basically is the election didn't go the way we had hoped it had gone. We know it didn't go the way a lot of people from the LGBT community had hoped it would go.
Sorry, that was my stomach. I'm not sure if that would have been picked up.
Oh, I hope it was. Well done, Darren. Well done to kill a serious man. This is a really hard topic to talk about because it's a really sensitive topic to talk about, and we definitely don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, especially not our subscribers.
We respect anyone's right to vote. I mean...
Yeah, and it is your right, and well done to everyone who went out there. I think the only people that are not to be respected are the ones that didn't have their say.
Who didn't vote.
As long as you voted, as long as you had your say, then there's nothing wrong with that.
At the end of the day, opinion is opinion. That's exactly what it is. It's opinion.
Opinion is opinion at the end of the day.
And we all have the right to speak our minds and have our say. But since Trump has become president, the rate of hate crime has increased. And I know a lot of the people in the LGBT community across America are feeling very vulnerable right now. It's not just the LGBT community that is being affected by hate crime by Trump, but I think it's just a subject that we can talk about more.
But we know that this is the topic on everyone's lips right now, and every other video that you see is going to be about Trump. So we don't want to just keep going on about it all the time. That's not what this whole video is going to be about. We just wanted to voice our opinion and just say how we feel about the elections. I'd hate to think that any people would suffer because of the election.
And I would hate to think that anybody feels personally victimised, because that's what, we don't want that, nobody wants that.
No. It does feel a bit like by electing someone who is outwardly racist and sexist and definitely discriminates on people and minority groups. It does feel a bit like by electing someone like Trump that we might be going backwards. Not necessarily backwards, but it feels like a lot of what we've worked towards has kind of gone out the window.
I feel like we have taken a step back.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. But let's not forget how far the LGBT...
It's a hard word to say when you...
It is so hard, it like becomes one syllable.
Yeah, LGBTQ...
Yeah.
Plus.
LGBTQ plus. Plus everything. Plus, minus. Why not? Let's not forget how far the LGBTQ plus community has come.
In times like this where it feels like the community has taken a huge hit, it's important to remember and think about how far the community has actually come.
I mean, think about it. How long ago was it that gay marriage wasn't even legal in this country? It wasn't even a thing. Me and you, if we wanted to, we could go out and get married. How amazing is that?
That is amazing.
We could just go right now. Let's just go right now. Let's just go get hitched. Yeah, right now. There's a church around the corner. Wait, we can't get married in church?
No.
There's a registry office in Lowestoft.
Is there?
I think so. I think it's near Wilkinson's.
Oh wow.
Beautiful, romantic
Oh,
scene.
yes,
It is. It's right opposite Wilkinson's. Come up from getting married and you see all the people with their Wilco bags. But we could, if we wanted to. I don't want to. I don't want to marry you ever. But if we wanted to, we could go get married.
Yeah.
2 women, 2 men could just go get married. It wasn't like that like 4 years ago. When my aunties got married, they didn't get married because it literally was a couple of months until it was legalised. They had a civil partnership, yeah. And because they couldn't get married, they weren't allowed. And civil partnerships are amazing; they're great, but you don't get as much benefits. It doesn't hold as much weight as a marriage, and it's amazing. Me and you could go get married now.
We have come a long way, and I feel like we're in a position now where we could meet new people our age and openly say that we are in a relationship, and they would not care.
And we do.
We meet people and we say, "Hi, this is my girlfriend Rosie, this is my girlfriend Darren," and they don't even blink.
We literally did it like last weekend when we met some people at a party that we had around Darren's parents, and I introduced Darren as my girlfriend, and Darren introduced me as her girlfriend, and it was just like, "Oh hi, nice to meet you." It wasn't anything. It wasn't any different to you saying, "This is my boyfriend, Rosie." Apart from that, I've been like, "That's a weird name for a guy," but hi.
Yeah, I think we have come so far, and I think places where you can see that is the media.
Definitely.
Yeah. We watch so many shows where there's a gay couple or members of the LGBT community in the show.
Like in The 100.
The 100. I used to watch The 100, and you used to watch it with me near the end as well.
Yeah, it's
And-
something you and your dad used to watch together.
Yeah. The protagonist in the series, the main person, was bisexual, and it wasn't even addressed. One day she had first season she had love interest with a guy. The rest of the season she found love interest with a girl. But it was put in a show, and it was not taboo. It wasn't discussed, and I think you see that a lot now in mainstream media. Adverts. You
Loads of
open,
adverts.
just see, you know, a couple.
And it's not even really noticed anymore. It's there. It's everywhere. It's on the streets. That disease.
So we definitely have come a long way, and I'm not saying there's still not a long way to go, because there definitely is.
Yeah.
There definitely is. But we have come such a long way, and I'd like to say that the LGBT community is such a beautiful community, and since starting YouTube, we've seen it more. Like before YouTube, it was like our own little personal community. We didn't really know anyone too much.
It was just a community with me and you.
It's still nice. But since coming to YouTube, making videos, you know, hearing from the people that are watching us, we've really realised how much of a lovely community it is. And I think we should stand strong in numbers and unite and just be with each other and show others. I don't know what this is turning into. I should run for president.
It's beautiful. Darren Colby for president 2020.
We should unite and become strong and just
never lose who you are. Don't ever let anything. Oh, you should have just kept on going. I lost it. I've completely lost it.
show love instead of hate. Love trumps hate at the end of the day.
Love trumps hate? I don't love his hate. I thought that's what you meant.
No.
Don't say the word Trump in a different context in this video.
So yeah, I think in times like this, we just need to stand strong.
You're just repeating yourself.
Oh, okay. We'll build our own wall of love. But me and Rosie were saying earlier this morning how it's hard to imagine that to some people our love for each other can seem disgusting.
I don't think I'll ever understand it. It doesn't matter who you think you are, genetically, physically, mentally. If you love someone else, is not the most important thing. Finding love is the best thing. And I'm so glad that I found love. And it doesn't matter who you love, as long as you love.
Yes. So it is hard to imagine that. Like, my love for you feels so natural.
I still forget sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's easy to forget that our love still isn't considered normal to some people. And I just think that's really strange.
Definitely in my eyes, in my head, it doesn't feel any less. And I always forget. And like when some people question, like, oh, you're with a girl? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't I be? Isn't everyone?
I just think
If not, you're missing out.
loving you feels so natural. And it's very strange. I just can't get my head around it.
No, me neither. I don't think I'll ever be able to get my head around it.
But I think it's important to think about love and think about how good the world is in times of doubt like this, in times where you're not feeling so good about how things are going in the world. Just think about the positives and, I don't know, just keep loving. Don't spread hate.
Definitely spread love rather than hate.
It's a much nicer emotion.
Yeah, and definitely keep safe and keep sure in who you are. Don't ever let anyone make you think differently, make you think that you should be anything other than completely what you are. Because being yourself is the most important thing at the end of the day.
It's amazing.
This is something that got really deep.
Good. Don't let anyone tell you how you should be or how you should feel, because everyone is totally individual to themselves.
But yes, on a much happier note, we would like to talk to you about something. We have really been thinking about doing Vlogmas this year, which, if you don't know what that means, it's just basically throughout the entire month of December leading up until Christmas Eve, I think you normally stop. So it's like 24 days of solid, every single day vlogging. Daily vlogging for the month of December.
Yeah.
And attempting to get the video out like every day.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, it's not the biggest problem in the world.
Yeah.
But basically it's just documenting your Christmas, documenting the run up to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I just think I'd love to have that to look back on.
The only thing that is actually stopping us is Rosie finishes university, what is it, 2nd of December?
2nd, so I'd
Which
be
is
fine,
fine.
yeah.
But I finished something like the 20th of December, so a lot of the footage in the early days of the month would just be Rosie kind of just sitting around the house.
And I don't know what I'd do. I'd love to do it because I think so many people would probably find our channel through Vlogmas, and obviously we want to make our community grow, we want to meet as many of you as we can, and we love seeing our channel grow, and we love watching Vlogmases.
Yeah.
They're our favourite things to watch, and we're so excited for like Rose and Rosie's and Zoella's and Tanya Bears, and we want to be part of it. We want to be, we want to just try it. We'd love to do it, but I wouldn't want anyone to get bored. I'd still want to make the content good. We just wanted to put that out there just to see what you think. Please let us know. We'd love to have a discussion with you about it, like reply in the comments or Snapchat us or just contact us in any way. There's loads of ways to contact us. Email us if you're feeling very formal.
But yeah, so this was our What Are We Talking? We hope this actually makes the cut.
Yeah.
Because it'd be nice to get a third one out there.
Yeah.
Please, if you have any suggestions for our next Why Are We Talking, please post them in the comment section below, or Snapchat us, or send us any message you would like. Just contact us, let us know, and we will hopefully do your idea.
Do your idea.
Anyway,
Wait a minute.
You get that itch. Good at it. You itch that nose. Itch it. Itch it. Tap it. You tap that nose. You tap. Is that how you itch?
No, only when I'm wearing makeup.
Right.
Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and are you doing a thumbs up? I can't tell, I haven't got glasses on.
Yep.
And and share with anyone you think might be interested. Like, subscribe,
Do all those great things. Thanks. And we will be back soon with another video.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
I want to say more about subscribing.
I think we've said enough, baby.
I was going to say to click on the little bell symbol because then you get notified.
Sure.
Otherwise, did you know that? 'Cause
Yeah.
Otherwise, you only get notified of a few videos.
Yep.
I didn't know that until Alfie Davis told me.
Oh, okay.
He rang me up and told me. He said, Rosie,
Oh, okay.
did you know?
Yeah.
By the way,
Mhm.
I just called to say.
I just met you.
Definitely wasn't singing that song.
Here's my number.
Definitely wasn't singing that song.
Call me, baby.
Definitely wasn't singing that song.
It's hard to look right.
And you-
Baby.
Oh!
Here's my number. So call me, maybe.
Maybe. Just give me a call. Look at it focusing on your face. You look so cute. Oh!
Bye. Hello, it's little Darren here, and I would like to take this opportunity to say that I will be running for President of the United States in 2020. Now, I'm not an American citizen, and I'm only a little Darren. But let me tell you, I may be little Darren, but my policies are big. So please, if you would like to see me run for presidency in 2020, give this video a like and let them know that I am not appreciated on this channel and I am meant for bigger things. So please, vote for little Darren in 2020.